According to statistics, over 86% are living unhappy, unfulfilled lives, disconnected from their jobs, disenchanted with their careers, disappointed with their dreams. In this episode, we're going to talk about what you can do to overcome this kind of dissatisfaction and create the outcome you want in your life. Hi, I'm Marcus Muhammad. I speak on overcoming adversity and achieving success. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here, you'll get the information and the tools necessary to help you create a meaningful and successful life. Each week, we'll release a new and exciting video, so be sure to hit the red subscribe button below. A wise man once said that happiness is achieved when a person's soul connects with what they're born to do. Recent studies show that disappointment, dissatisfaction, disenchantment are at an all-time high. While we're constantly being bombarded with the grand illusion of what success is and how to achieve it, the reality is there's only one way to ensure that you can live the life you truly want. If you sincerely want to go from a life of discontent to complete fulfillment, watch this video to the end. Steve Maraboli said that incredible change happens in your life when you take control over what you do have power over instead of what you don't. The only way to achieve the success you want is to take 100% responsibility for the outcome of your life, regardless of what comes your way. Let me tell you a story about Don Barden. Barden grew up poor. He shared his bed with 12 siblings. His father worked at the GM plant in Detroit, Michigan, and his mother raised animals and grew vegetables on a 9-acre farm in Inkster. After graduating high school, Barden was determined not to follow the path of his peers. In an effort to avoid the assembly line, he scraped up enough money to enroll in Central State University in hopes of becoming a lawyer. After just 1 year, he ran out of money and had to drop out of college. He moved to Lorain, Ohio, and took on a series of odd jobs. He worked as a mover, a laborer for plumbing and heating. He cleaned up cafeterias, and he worked as a shipbuilder. He managed to save $500 and he used it to buy a record store. From the record store, he launched several businesses. He promoted concerts, DJ parties, started a small record label, and he opened a nightclub. Through these business ventures, he gained a lot of insight, instinct, and experience. But he was unsatisfied with the level of profits, so he expanded into real estate and he started a local newspaper. Then he ran for city council, was elected, and served 2 terms. Then opportunities in the cable industry began to emerge. Barden got in early. He formed Barden Cablevision and secured contracts to provide services to Detroit, Inkster, and several other Michigan cities. After growing Barden Cablevision into a successful and profitable enterprise, he sold his interest to Comcast for over $100 million. Then he turned his sights toward the casino and gaming industry. He acquired a riverboat casino in Gary, Indiana, and casinos in Mississippi and Colorado. He continued expanding his casino operations and eventually became the first black businessman to own casino operations in Las Vegas, Nevada. In addition to his casino and gaming acquisitions, Barden reached an agreement with the government of Namibia to build a $15 million General Motors plant through another one of his companies, Barden International. In 2010, with revenues of over $405 million, Black Enterprise ranked his company as the 10th highest grossing black-owned company in the United States. Barden's life is a true rags to riches story. He dropped out of college with no money. He turned his first million 15 years later and went on to become one of the wealthiest blacks in America, amassing a fortune worth well over $100 million. He was a leader, a mentor, and a philanthropist who never strayed too far from where it all began. And he was dedicated to helping Detroit become one of the greatest cities in America. He organized regional economic peace conferences to address Detroit's crime problem, its national reputation, and its need for economic development. And above all, he created jobs and other opportunities for many people. His impact on the city was so great that a street has been named after him. Barden's biography is more than an inspiration. It's a real-life example of just how far one can go when you take 100% responsibility for the outcome of your life. If Don Barden could go from college dropout to millionaire mogul, so can you. If you're feeling dissatisfied, disconnected, or discontent, my challenge to you is this: take the bull by the horns now. Don't look outside of yourself for answers. Take 100% responsibility for the outcome of your life. Arthur Ashe says start where you are with what you have and do the best you can. And if you need help taking 100% responsibility for the outcome of your life, click on the link below now and get your copy of my free guide, 5 Steps to Taking 100% Responsibility for the Outcome of My Life right now. Subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share this video. And remember, becoming yourself in this ever-changing world will be your greatest accomplishment. I'm Marcus Muhammad. I speak on overcoming adversity and achieving success.